How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. In today's video, I am going to be cleaning the carpets on my LS400. If you had seen my previous video about cleaning the LS400, which if I remember, it's going to be over here somewhere, I wasn't able to wet vac the carpets, and I just regular vacuumed them, so they have a lot of stains, which I'm about to show you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into that. So luckily for me, could not be a better day to do this actually. It's been really hot recently, but as you can see, perfect overcast. So yeah, sorry if I sound a little under the weather. It's because I am, but don't worry, I'm alright. It's just a little head cold, and yeah. Alrighty, so I'm going to show you what I'm working with today. I've been recommended this a lot for carpets, called Tough Stuff. It's a spray, so I'm going to be using that as my cleaner today. I'm very lucky and I get to, use a cordless drill for a brush, but any regular carpet brush will work. This is a carpet brush. And then I'm also lucky I get to use a wet vac. I'm not quite sure how you would do it without a wet vac. That's why I waited to get this one. So, yeah. And then let me show you what we're working with today. It is not pretty in here. Here, wait. See, so you can see the cover is actually plenty dirty, but if you take the cover off, it's just as bad under here. See? Not amazing, especially in this area right here. Same thing can be said for the driver. The back is pretty good, so I'll be easy there. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a quick rundown on how to do it, and then I'll show you a time lapse. Okay, so in an ideal situation, I would just take the seats out and then be able to work like that. But I currently don't know how to, and it might be just too much work for me. So I'm gonna try and do my best to clean without taking the seats out. So it's gonna be pretty loud to try and show you how to do it the entire way, but I'm gonna explain it. So basically what you wanna do is you wanna get your stuff like this, and you're gonna wanna spray it on where you're gonna be cleaning, like so. And you just wanna let it sit for just a little bit. This can might be kind of empty, but you want to spray it and it's going to turn white like that, and you're going to want to let it sit for just a minute, and then you're going to want to hit it with the brush. All right, so I gave it a good spraying and it's been sitting for a minute. So now what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to take my brush, and you don't have to go really fast for this, but you just want to kind of go like this and really just work in the soap. And then I didn't explain, but lastly, what you're gonna wanna do is I filled in my wet vac with just water, and what I did was I gave it a good soaking beforehand, and then you really just wanna run that sucker right over all these stains. So as you can see, there's a very clear difference between just the last shot, but there are some things like here and here that are still stained. So basically what you want to do is rinse and repeat that method. You're going to want to spray your stuff on it. You're going to want to let it sit for a minute. You're going to want to hit it with the brush. And then lastly, you're going to want to soak it with water and hit it with the wet vac. Alrighty, so as you can see, it has gotten marginally better. Your real enemy over here, though, is just your own time and patience. I mean, all you have to do is rinse and repeat over and over. Like, I've probably done 6 rinse and repeats, of the stuff, and then the brush, and then the vacuum. It just takes really forever. And the way you can tell if you're still extracting something, I didn't explain that. So you have your head here, and when you're vacuuming, you can see through the head, and you can see the color of the water. And if your water is still, like a brown, or for this case, it's almost like orange, then, you're still sucking stuff up. So you got to keep going until the water is clear. So, yeah, I'll bring you guys back when I'm done with this side, and then I'm going to probably do the other sides, and I'm going to do the time lapse for those. I actually had to stop mid-time lapse because, as you can see, we're actually full of dirty water and out of regular water. So, yeah, let's see how disgusting this is. Alrighty, so for this one, at least I am gonna call it here. Hopefully, as you guys could see, I tried angling it so that you guys could see the brown on the head. I pulled a lot of dust out of it. It was to the point where I could like smack it repeatedly and just dust just kept coming out. So I know that there was a lot of just fine dust. So yeah, I got this all done. Last step is to just let them dry. Ta-da! Alrighty guys, so here's our finished product. As you can see, it's definitely a lot nicer than it was. You know, it doesn't take very long to find, you know, there are still some stains. And I'm not perfect, and I'm not going to spend, like, realistically, I could spend, you know, 6 hours and have these things look in factory, but it's just not worth it to me. So, you know, I got them just clean enough that there's no more stains anymore, and they look nice and clean. So yeah, while these ones are lucky enough that they can stay out and dry in the sun, the carpets inside your car will not be able to do that. So keep in mind that if you're washing these and the carpets below, that you want to let your car dry out for a lot longer, so that, you know, the carpets underneath will be dry when you put these on, so you don't get mold or anything like that. That's all for right now. Now my carpets will, you know, be nice and clean. I'm gonna go ahead and re-vacuum or wash anything else I see dirty in the interior. So my date on Monday, you know, won't have to be sitting in a dirty car. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed or learned anything, you know, I'm not gonna say like and subscribe because no one's actually watching this, but you know, thank you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.